Alrighty, episode 2, let's get started. Episode 2, season 3. I liked most of it, but also had some issues with it. First off, I'm so glad that they had Mando go straight to Mandalore and not wander off on another side quest, which they often do in previous seasons. We continue to see him teach Grogu the ways of a Mandalorian, which will hopefully lead to something interesting. It's great that we get more battle scenes here, be it Mando versus the Alamites, Bo-Katan versus the Alamites, and Bo-Katan versus the cyborg thingy that captures Mando. However, one thing did bother me about these scenes. It happens in the dark, which is hard to see, and there are so many cuts in between them that ruins my immersion and draws me out of it. I much prefer wide shots with minimum cuts in between, kind of like what you see in the prequel lightsaber fights. Bo-Katan really shines in this episode as we see her narrate about the past of Mandalore, her cooperation with the Jedi, her father, as well as rescuing Din. You can tell she has much more experience in fighting than Din, as she easily beats the Alamites while Din struggles. She also wields the Darksaber comfortably against that cyborg while Din struggles to even hold it up. We also get to see Grogu officially on his own for the first time, having to escape in order to get Bo-Katan to come save Din. I was actually worried how he'd fly the ship back to Bo, but luckily he had R5 to help him. It's also cool to see that scene where he uses Force Push against one of the Alamites, again showing his progression with the Force. Last but not least, we finally get the appearance of the legendary Mythosaur, foreshadowing another possible way to become leader besides wielding the Darksaber. Who could be the one that tames it? Bo-Katan, Mando, Grogu, or someone else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Overall, I give this episode a 7 out of 10. There's a lot of good stuff here, but the lighting and the overabundance of cuts during the fight scenes took away some points for me. Well, those were my thoughts. What were yours? Who do you think will end up with the Mythosaur and the Darksaber? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, see you next time.